Hello, and welcome back to Buzby Gaming. I have something I think applies to all of us gamers here with the layoffs and why I believe that they're happening. It could be up to a multitude of things, but this is just from here recently, just today, on the 28th of February. EA announced another big string of layoffs. So gamers all over, and even people in the media, they're asking, why is this happening and why now? Well, if you go back to August of just this year, August 24, last August, you'll see that all these layoffs have happened with, all these major gaming companies. Unity, Electronic Arts, they let off 1,000. They're going to be letting off, I think, 600 to 900, or 600 more. Sony let off 900. And their layoffs are not fires, so they could end up coming back, or they could make positions for them in the future. But what does that mean to you as a gamer? What do you have to look forward to? Is unfortunately probably delays, cancellations. I know it came out recently that Sony had a Twisted Metal game that was in the works as a games as a service, or a live service game. It was supposed to be open world, supposed to be more based off the TV show or something like that, but that ended up getting canceled or pushed way back. But again, that's just a rumor due to their layoffs, and that happened here a little bit ago. They laid off 1,900 employees total, so they didn't even bring back the 1,000 that they let off in August. It's just another add-on to that. So that's another big layoff, massive layoff for a lot of these studios. And as a gamer, I think that there's a multitude of reasons. The economy is one of them, obviously. You can't afford to keep these staff paid or under contract while the economy is in a dump. And every time that the economy takes a downturn, industry of gaming always takes a hit. Movies take a hit, TV shows take a hit. There's a lot of TV shows, and that's usually the precursor to video games. It's always TV shows, video games, and then movie studios. And with TV shows like Dave, which was really popular on FX, they canceled. I just found that out probably last week, which is really unfortunate. But then, there was a couple other TV shows that were seemingly popular that got canceled. You could look those up on Google for yourself. So this mainly is going to be about gaming and what's going on there. So I believe that the layoffs that are happening, supermassive layoff of 90 workers, that's pretty big for a studio of their size, and it's Bloomberg's trying to make me buy the shit, so I don't want to pay a subscription to read a damn article. But it's getting bad for a multitude of reasons. Like I said, the economy is one. You have AI integration, which is another one. With just Chat GPT, you can actually I'll show you. Well, I can't show you because I have to log in. I'll end up showing my credentials on screen. I don't want to do that. But you can actually have ChatGPT write lines of code. So AI is taking over jobs. That's one part of the cut. The other part of the cut is the mixture of high prices, long development time, and I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but political correctness has tanked a lot of titles. I'm not saying political correctness is a bad thing. I know that there's going to be people out there that want to cancel me, even though I'm not a celebrity status, so screw you. But the truth is that political correctness is not right for everybody. It's just you're pandering. And they're doing the same thing with movies, which is why the movie industry that's next on the chopping block, it's already been at a downward turn for a very long time now, but it's one of those things where people are just kind of getting sick of it. If you're paying $70 plus tax here in America for a AAA title, and you're getting less than satisfactory usage out of that game, it's not really worth it. So people will usually wait till the game goes on sale, or they'll wait till they'll buy it used. It's just a factor of gaming right now. Right now the retro market is booming, so that's one good thing. People are going back into their old boxes and bins, and they're finding, these old school games, and they're giving them a shot again. I know I have, because it's better. It's hard to say that, because I love the modern game industry, and I really do feel for these workers, because their lives are being affected. But the truth is that new game developers, where developers are making new games, are doing it so poorly that they're making it that it's not worth the price of admission. Like I was excited for all these games that are coming out, and I get them, and either they're broken, flawed, buggy, glitchy. Sometimes, like with Helldivers 2, it was $40, so it's not that big of a deal, but you couldn't even get in to play the damn game for the first 2 weeks. I mean, where I played it, but it's a long wait. You're sitting there, like, I think longest I waited to play Helldivers 2 was like 45 minutes. I sat there as my screen kept refreshing. It's just crazy. You're charging a premium price for a less than a subpar product. You're charging full price for subpar shit, and the gamers are telling you with their wallets. That's what's happening to developers, and it's also going to be affecting like voice actors for video games, because now a studio can go, well, instead of paying $500,000 or $1 million for a big name actor to do this game, we could just spend however much it is, get a sample of a voice, and use an AI text to speech basically to do a voice lines for a video game. And the thing is that with what was the game that came out the day before? That came out was a super hyped up game. They charged a full price for it, and there was even AI voice acting in that. Not very good AI voice acting, but these larger studios that have the capital to buy the programs that make it more realistic, they have the ability to do that. So being a voice actor is something that's being hit right now. Being a gamer, you're feeling the effects of this, and being a dev staff member, they're cutting into your existence as well. So it's everybody's being affected by it. But for you as a gamer, I would expect huge delays for games. Thankfully, thus far, Rockstar has avoided having to lay off any staff, so hopefully Grand Theft Auto 5 doesn't get pushed out further. We're expecting that probably around springtime to summertime, hopefully, before the end of the year of 2025. I know everybody's thinking it's probably going to be around April or so, but again, with this industry, who knows? And the thing is that this isn't a new problem. This isn't something that just magically appeared and they couldn't swerve out of the way. This generation of video game consoles have been cursed. You got the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, both the games. I bought both consoles at the same time, spent over $1,000 between the taxes and all that shit. But the game that's advertised on the Xbox box itself, Halo Infinite, came out a year after the console released. I remember I was excited to unbox it. I put it on my shelf, plugged it in, and I was playing last generation games on a brand new console. I've never done that before in my life. The PlayStation 5 was the same thing. There was maybe 2 or 3 decent titles. I spent $70 on one that wasn't so great. I'm not going to say what it is because some people may have enjoyed it, but I found myself playing last generation games on a brand new generation console. And still here, 4 years later, they don't have a super massive library. It's a lot of remakes, a lot of rehashes, a lot of re-releases for these games. And it's just, people are getting sick of spending $70+ on subpar stuff. So they wait. They wait and they buy it used, or they buy it at a discount price, and that is affecting the dev's bottom line. And I know that's a portion of it. People buying video games is a portion of it. Like I said, there's a lot more moving parts going on, and that's why we're experiencing, possibly, I'm not going to make a major speculation here because it's been going downhill for a while. If we stay the course like this, if the game industry keeps staying the course of political correctness, overcharging games, relying on DLC, releasing incomplete, buggy, glitchy messes, and AI generated code and voice acting, we very well could be witnessing the next game crash happening right now. But anyway, that's just my opinion. If you have an opinion you'd like to share with me, let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, that's all I have for you, this quick little video here, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.